we know how it sets in. It's the panic buying. Got local news reporters go out. People see other people in line. They race online. Is there truly any kind of a gasoline shortage anywhere that you service?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's been a tough couple days here. We were yesterday morning, I woke up and we had one location out of fuel, and, we're doing our best with allocations at the terminals. This morning, I woke up, we probably had 40% of our locations after yesterday's crazy wipeout of fuel. People were lined up all day long for no reason. People still got to get back and forth to work, and people were coming out of the woodwork buying fuel yesterday.
My dad owned a gas station when I was a kid in California, David. I only bring that up. It was during the gas crunch. We had lines, and I remember the big tanker truck would come in, and sometimes it was only a fourth full, and that's all that we could buy because that's all there was. And I remember that. My dad sort of getting frustrated by it. So tell us where the problem points actually are. You will go to a big tank on the Colonial or the Plantation pipeline, which, by the way, is another very important pipe right next to the Colonial, and fill up your trucks to take to a gas station. Is there fuel in the tanks? Is it that you can't find drivers to deliver it? Where is the problem point?
Yeah, so there's fuel. We haul most of our stuff out of the Charlotte terminals in Greensboro. There's fuel there. Whatever was in the tanks was in the tanks when the pipeline shut down. So, we went through a process, and by April 15th, they had to drain the tanks to get the summertime fuel in. And so they've been recovering from that. So, there was fuel in the tanks. Whatever was in there on Friday is still there. It's getting low at the terminals. There's no question, but we're still able to get fuel. We're having to take tankers and go to multiple locations just to get, our customers in fuel for just to sell a little bit, just kind of like it was back in the gas shortages in the 70s. So, and drivers are a problem.
Amazing. The more I look at it, David, it looks like that Greensboro hub is such a key point for you and others looking to get gasoline around the country. So what are you hearing? What are BP and Marathon, some of your suppliers, what are they telling you about how much they have left and when the Colonial may be telling them they can get more?
Well, yesterday they were able to do some manual pushes from those holding tanks at the terminals to get them into the specific terminals, Marathon, BP, Shell. And that happened successfully yesterday. So we were able to get a little bit out of those tanks, but that pipe's got to get going. We got to get that thing flowing, in the next day or two, or we will be in a mess.
Yeah, and I guess the confusion, David, and we talked about at the beginning of the show, is that if the pipeline is truly empty, drained, which we don't know if it is, it could take up to 2 weeks to get new supplies from Houston to New York, where we are, because it moves at about 5 miles an hour. That might be a week for you guys in North Carolina. Any indication on the sort of knock-on effects? Is there fuel sitting in the pipe stopped right now? Do you have any idea what the status is?
Yeah, the pipe's full. I think it's full. When they shut it down, it was full. So there's plenty of push barrels in the refineries to push the product up. I think it's once they can crank it up, I think there'll be a slow process to get it cranked up. But once they do, I think there's plenty of product to push. So, once it gets going, I think we'll recover. It will take a week or so just to get all our locations filled back up to normal levels. But I think as soon as they can get it going, we'll be on our way to recovery pretty quick.
Okay, so take us. That's good news, David, because you're trying to figure out the status of the actual physical pipe. If it's empty, that's a whole different ball of wax. Sounds like it's not. That's one of the small positives we've heard in the last few days, David. So take us through it. Today, we're supposed to get an update from Colonial Pipeline about their timeline. Let's hope that we do. Let's say they say we're turning the thing back on tomorrow, full steam. How long will the residual impact, do you think, to your ultimate consumer in, I don't know, Greenville, South Carolina, or Greenville, North Carolina? How long will that last?
Yeah, I think it'll last probably a week, through the weekend and early next week if they can get it cranked up. They cranked it up today. I don't think they'll go full capacity today, but if they can get it going by the weekend, I think we can recover by midweek next week. It's just a process that if they bring it back on, everything's working correctly. That's a big, huge, massive undertaking. They've never shut the whole thing down before. So, I'm surely they'll have problems here and there, but I think they're working hard, I hope, to get it going.
Now, you may not be a cybersecurity expert, David, or you might be. Who knows? I don't know what you do in your personal life, but I'm going to ask you to speculate a little bit. And you could just tell me to, buzz off, which is this. You mentioned the switch to the summer driving blend where they drain the inventories. Either it's just a stroke of massive luck about the timing of this, or whomever is behind this may have picked the exact best, in their case, worst, in your case, timing to do this, correct?
Yeah.
Because the tanks were already being lowered when they shut it off.
Yeah, I think, I don't know, that may have been the case. That was April 15th. They were building inventories again, so I'm not sure if that was timing, but nevertheless, we are going in through the driving season of summer and Memorial Day weekend. So, they were ramping up for that season, especially having an inventory, not being able to base their inventories from last year because it was crazy in the pandemic. So, they were committed to us that they were going to have plenty of fuel for the driving season because we've seen it pick up.
Quickly, do people view, you've seen the news reports, David, you're living the news reports. You are the news at this point. Do people need to hoard gas? Please say no.
Absolutely not. That's the thing. I mean, we were fine. The pipeline's been shut down since Friday. We were going through the weekend. Everything was rateable. Everybody was buying fuel like normal. Our governor, declared a state of emergency day before yesterday, and it just went crazy. Everybody went nuts trying to get fuel, trying to fill up every gas can they have. And, at the end of the day, you can only drive so far in a couple of days. And if they just have not panicked, I think we would have been fine. The panic just created so much demand, we can't keep up with it.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.